Dear students, in our last lecture, we had talked about motivation as a concept and leadership. We also discussed about the nature and characteristic of motivation, and we talked about the McGregor's theory of motivation, which was theory X and theory Y. Today we are going to talk about Maslow's need hierarchy theory of motivation, which is one of the most popular need theory uh, in management, or which is one of the most popular theory of motivation and proposed by Abraham Maslow. It is also called as hierarchy of need theory. So, Maslow proposed that motivation is the result of a person's attempt at fulfilling five basic needs. And these five basic needs he categorized like physiological need, safety need, social need, esteem need, and self-actualization need. So according to Maslow, these needs can create internal pressures that can influence a person's behavior. So we will understand this five needs one by one. So starting with the physiological needs. Physiological needs are those needs which required for human survival, such as food, shelter, water, clothing, sleep, etc. So as a manager, you can account for the physiological needs of your employees by providing them a comfortable working conditions, reasonable working hours, and the necessary breaks to use the washroom and eat out, eat and drink, etc. So this is the physiological need. Then once the physiological need is achieved, the next need comes, that is the safety needs. So safety needs include those needs that provide a person with a sense of security and well-being. So personal security, financial security, good health, and protection from accidents, harm, and their adverse effects are all included in the safety needs. So once the physiological need is achieved, it is important, like for a employee, for a person, to have the security. It may be a financial security, it may be a health security, it may be a security from unforeseen incidents like accident, etc. So as a manager, you can account for the safety needs of your employees by providing them safe working conditions, proper systems in place in the organization, which will ensure a safe environment or safe working condition for the employees, secure compensation such as salary, and job security. Like those who are working with the company, nowadays if we see this COVID-19 period is there, and because of this period the employers are really facing a bad time, and they have to provide the financial security also to their employees. So the employees must have a sense of job security, that they are secure, which is especially important in a bad economy like nowadays it is happening. Then comes the social needs. The third hierarchy in the Maslow's need theory is the social needs. Social needs are also called love and belonging. So it referred to the need to feel a sense of belonging and acceptance in the society or in the group. So social needs are important to humans so that they do not feel alone, isolated, or depressed, whether in the society or in the organization. Friendship, family, and intimacy all work to fulfill social needs. As a manager, you can account for the social needs of your employees by making sure each of your employees know one another, encouraging cooperative teamwork, being an accessible and kind supervisor, and promoting a good work-life balance. So these are the few things which a manager can perform in order to in order to fulfill the social need of their employees. Once the social need is fulfilled, then comes the esteem need. So talking about esteem need refers to the need for self-esteem and respect, with self-respect being slightly more important than gaining respect and admiration from others. So as a manager, esteem needs talk about self-achievement, self-gain, admiration from others. It means I do something and which will be praised by the people around. So as a manager, or by the people around in the organization, so as a manager you can account for the esteem needs of your employees by offering them praise and recognition if they do something good. So a award or reward kind of thing can be there. When the employee does well in the organization, it is important to praise them, to recognize their effort. So those employees who do well in the organization can be offered promotion and additional responsibility, so which will reflect their belief that they are a valued employee in the organization. So this is about esteem's need. And then going towards the self-actualization need, which is the last need in the hierarchy proposed by Abraham Maslow. And self-actualization describe a person's need to reach his or her full potential. So the need to become what one is capable of is something that is highly personal. So while I might have the need to be a good parent, you might have the need to hold an executive level position within your organization. So because this need is individualized, as a manager you can account for this need by providing challenging work, inviting employees to participate in decision making, and giving them flexibility and autonomy in their jobs. So as the name of the theory indicates, this is all about our physiological, security, social, esteem, and self-actualization need. The conceptual understanding of these 5 types of need. And as the name of the theory indicates, Maslow believed that these needs exist in a hierarchy or hierarchical order. So he gave 2 principles. One is progression principle and another is deficit principle. So as per him, progression principle suggests that lower level needs must be met before higher level needs. And the deficit principle claims that once a need is satisfied, it is no longer a motivator, because an individual will take action only to satisfy the unmet needs. So it goes in the hierarchical way. If we see this this hierarchy, which is sometimes comes in the shape of pyramid, so we can see that how Maslow's need are organized, with basic physiological need such as air, food, water and sleep, and at the bottom, and the idea of self-actualization, or when a person reaches to full potential in the life, at the top. So again, according to Maslow, before a person can take action to satisfy a need at any level on this pyramid, the needs below it must already be satisfied, to better understand how Maslow's hierarchy works. So first, it is important to satisfy the lower level needs, and once one need is fulfilled, then the person or the employees goes and higher the ladder of the need hierarchy theory. Thank you so much. It is all about Maslow's need hierarchy theory of motivation, and in our next lecture we will be talking about few other important theories of motivation.